My mom and I were actually going to Furniture Factory Outlet World one day, and we took a wrong turn, actually, and we came by our sign out here at the front. And my mom asked me, she's like, oh, what's that place? So I Googled it real quick, and I was like, oh, they raise Labrador Retrievers and donate them to different service dog organizations. And so the next day, I happened to be kind of like browsing for a job on Indeed, and it popped up. So I was like, oh wow, that would be neat, because I had read Mr. Charlie's full story and everything. It really drew me because I've always grown up with a lab. I've always had one when I was a baby. Like when I was born, my parents had a 3-4-year-old lab, and she was a yellow. She looked a lot like Miss Waffles. Her name was Macy, and I've always had a dog, and I thought that was so special. So, and I'm an animal person. I'm a huge animal person, so that was probably my main thing. Oh, I get to work with puppies? Heck yeah. My favorite thing here at Project to Heal about being a trainer is, I guess I would say, our mission, like getting to see what the dogs do for people. I've had experience in the past working with people with special needs, and when I could see the difference that I was making in their lives, it made me happy. Like that was my happiness. So knowing that these puppies that I'm helping raise and train are making a difference in the world, that's great. I mean, I'd love to be a part of that, and that makes me feel like I'm a good person. So, I mean, I hope I'm a good person, but. We're not just puppy breeders. We take care of our puppies, and we train them literally on day 3. So like these puppies have a lot of hands-on experience since almost day 1. I mean, really and truly, we're handling them on day 1. We're doing all kinds of stuff, which in the long run, I believe really, really helps enrich these puppies to be the best that they can be, especially with the human bond that they form later on. Our puppies are fantastic. I guess I can use my personal experience in that. My boyfriend and I got a puppy about a year ago, and her level of training, just because she didn't have any training, she's a mixed breed, but nothing against that, but she didn't have any sort of enrichment. She didn't have ENS, ENSI like we do our puppies. She was just, a puppy, a regular puppy, and her litter was a litter that was sold to other people, and they're probably fantastic pets. But these guys, there's a difference between my dog and these puppies, because even she's a year old now, and these puppies know a lot more than she does. But it's just because it's harder to train her, because she didn't get the enrichment in ENS and ESI that these guys got on day 3 of their entire life. So one of the things that I thought was kind of cool was my brother goes to Lee Park Prep, and he was on the cross-country team. They were in Concord, and he was at his regular meet, and my mom's sitting there watching, and she looks over and she sees this gorgeous yellow lab. And she's like, wow, that's a pretty dog. So she went up and talked to his handler. Come to find out, she was actually one of our Project Heal dogs. His name is Bruce. And my mom texted me immediately, sent me a picture of him and all that. He's a gorgeous dog, and she said that he has been a working dog at this school for 6 or 7 years. So I asked Mr. Charlie about it, and he kind of filled me in on his story and everything. But that brought such happiness to me that, you're gonna see these dogs eventually. Like, we're getting out there with these dogs, and they're doing great things in the world. They are healing the world. They're doing all kinds of stuff. And one of these days, we're gonna go to all kinds of dog parks and parks in general, and we're gonna see Project Heal dogs everywhere. Hopefully, that's the goal. So we're gonna see these guys doing their job and helping people and giving them better lives and all kinds of stuff. I don't know, I'm elaborating.